Your dog is talking to you right now, not with barks, not with whines, with something much quieter. A yawn that doesn't mean tired. A lick that doesn't mean hungry. A look that doesn't mean guilty. Every single day, your dog sends you signals that something is wrong. And almost every single owner misses them. Because these signals don't look like distress. They look like normal dog behavior. A 2026 study published in PLOS ONE tested over 1,000 people, dog owners and non-owners, on their ability to recognize 17 scientifically documented signs of pain in dogs. The result? Most people could only identify a problem once the dog was visibly limping or crying. By then, the dog had been suffering for weeks, sometimes months. The subtle signs, the ones that come first, the ones that could have caught the problem early, were invisible to almost everyone. This video is about those signs. 7 behaviors your dog does that look completely normal on the surface, and what they're actually trying to tell you. Number 1, the yawn that isn't tired. You've seen your dog yawn 1,000 times. When they wake up, when they're sleepy, normal. But there's a second kind of yawn, and it looks almost identical. Except it happens at the wrong time. Your dog yawns at the vet's office. Your dog yawns when a stranger reaches for it. Your dog yawns right before you put on its leash. This is not a sleepy yawn. This is a stress yawn. Researchers call it a displacement behavior. It's something the brain does when the body is caught between 2 conflicting impulses, wanting to stay and wanting to flee, and doesn't know what to do. So it yawns. Not to relax, to cope. Turid Rugaas, the Norwegian dog trainer who pioneered the study of calming signals in dogs, identified the stress yawn as one of the most common and most overlooked distress signals in canine behavior. If your dog yawns repeatedly in a situation where it clearly isn't tired, it's telling you, this is too much. Number 2, the lip lick with no food. Watch your dog's mouth, not when it's eating, between meals. You might catch a quick tongue flick, so fast you'd miss it if you blinked. A tiny lick of the nose or lips in a moment where there's no food, no water, no reason for the tongue to appear. This is one of the earliest and most reliable stress signals a dog can produce. Behavioral scientists have documented it extensively. When dogs feel tense, uncertain, or pressured, they lip lick as a self-soothing behavior. It's the canine equivalent of a human biting their nails. The tongue flicks, the brain releases a tiny amount of calming neurochemistry, and the moment passes. The problem is, it's so fast and so subtle that most owners never notice it. But if you start watching for it, you'll be shocked how often it happens. In a vet's waiting room, when someone leans over your dog, when 2 dogs meet on a walk. It's everywhere, and it's almost never about food. Number 3, the shake off. When they're not wet, your dog does a full body shake. Ears flapping, body wriggling, the whole thing. Except it hasn't been near water, it hasn't been in the rain. Its fur is completely dry. This is what behaviorists call a reset shake. It happens after a moment of tension, the way a human might take a deep breath after a stressful conversation. The dog's nervous system was activated, the stressful moment passed, and now the body is physically discharging the residual arousal. If you see your dog shake off after meeting another dog, after being handled by a stranger, or after a loud noise, it's not random. It's your dog's body processing stress in real time, right in front of you. The shake itself isn't the problem. It's what happened right before the shake that you need to pay attention to. Number 4, the freeze. This is the one most owners miss entirely, and it's the most important one on this list. Your dog is interacting with something, a person, another dog, a situation, and it suddenly goes completely still, not sitting, not lying down, just frozen, mid-motion, eyes fixed, body rigid, for 1, 2, maybe 3 seconds. Then it resumes. That freeze is part of the fight-flight-freeze response. It's the same system that activates in humans during moments of acute threat. And in dogs, a freeze is one of the clearest predictors of escalation. Many bites happen because the dog froze first and the person didn't recognize it. The freeze isn't calm, it isn't obedience. It's a dog whose nervous system has hit a wall and is deciding, in that frozen moment, what to do next. If you see a freeze, stop whatever is happening. Create space. Let the dog decompress. Because what comes after a freeze, if it's ignored, is usually a growl. And what comes after a growl that's ignored is usually a snap. Number 5, the panting that doesn't match. Panting after a run is normal. Panting on a hot day is normal. But panting on the couch at 9 p.m. in a cool room? That's not thermoregulation, that's stress. Stress panting tends to be faster and shallower than exercise panting. The mouth is open, but the body is tense. The eyes might be wider than usual. The dog may be pacing or unable to settle. And the panting doesn't stop when the temperature drops. Researchers studying pain in dogs found that one of the most frequently missed signs was nighttime panting combined with restlessness. Dogs that panted at rest, especially at night, were often experiencing chronic pain, sometimes from arthritis that hadn't been diagnosed, sometimes from internal discomfort that wasn't visible on the outside. If your dog pants for no apparent reason, especially at night, don't dismiss it. Its body is responding to something you can't see. Number 6, the dog that stops playing. This one is slow. So slow you might not notice it for months. Your dog used to play. It used to chase the ball, wrestle with toys, get excited when you picked up the leash. And now it doesn't. Not suddenly. Gradually. It still goes through the motions. But the spark is gone. A 2024 study tracking behavioral indicators of chronic pain found that reduced play was one of the earliest signs, appearing before any change in movement or gait. The dog wasn't less playful because it was getting older. It was less playful because playing hurt. This is the cruelest trick chronic pain plays on dog owners. The change is so gradual that by the time you notice it, you've already normalized it. You've told yourself the dog is just aging, just slowing down. And in many cases, the dog has been managing pain quietly for longer than you realize. Number 7, the personality shift. Your dog used to love people. Now it avoids them. Your dog used to be calm during car rides. Now it trembles. Your dog used to sleep through the night. Now it paces. These aren't quirks, these are changes. And change in a dog always means something. In the 2026 PLOS ONE study, change in personality was the sign most strongly associated with pain in dogs by both owners and non-owners. People intuitively understood that a fundamental shift in who the dog is usually means something medical is happening. And yet, many owners wait. They wait for the limp. They wait for the cry. They wait for something visible. Meanwhile, the dog has been telling them for weeks with the only tools it has, its behavior, that something is wrong. Dogs evolved to hide pain. In the wild, showing weakness meant becoming a target. That instinct hasn't changed. Your dog will fracture a pelvis and still get up to greet you at the door. It will endure months of arthritis without a single whimper. Not because it doesn't feel it, because every cell in its body says, don't show it. If you recognize any of these 7 signs in your dog, the answer is always the same. Don't punish, don't ignore, observe and document. Video your dog in different situations. Watch in slow motion. You'll see signals that are invisible in real time. Note when the behavior happens, how often, and what preceded it. Then bring that information to your vet. Because here's the most important thing this video can tell you. Your dog is already communicating with you. It has been every day in ways you might not have recognized. The yawn, the lip lick, the freeze, the shake, the pant, the lost spark, the changed personality. These aren't random, they're a language. The oldest language between your species and theirs. And now that you know it, you can't unsee it. If this changed how you see your dog, subscribe to Fur Logic and drop a comment. Which of these 7 signs have you noticed in your dog? I want to know. And if you've ever wondered why your dog stares at you without blinking for minutes at a time, that's the next video. And the neuroscience behind it is extraordinary.